a run in the second, one in the fourth, and two in the fifth. Cardinals got their two in the third. There's a base hit out to left center field.
And we don't want to get carried away because Pagnozzi really has not shown at the minor leagues that he's much of a hitter. But I remember in spring training, Mark McGwire saying, I don't know what it is about this guy, but I like his swing. And here was a nice, kind of just swing. Everything's kind of together, stays within himself, drives the ball out there. And he's had a very nice couple days of swinging it. He's 4 for 10.
There's another one.
Yeah, another line drive, really smoking the ball, hitting it well. I said he was a hard hitter. Now right back at him over the head, and sure Hawksworth knows what that feels like, but glad to see this one not make contact. Stavino was going to be the on deck hitter. Now he's called back, and John Jay will pinch hit or maybe sacrifice. He caught 6 of 73 base stealers, 8%. How about that?
And that's a base hit. 3-hit night. Ryan on his way to third. Pagnozzi back to the bag at first.
Who said take a picture of that 304 average? It just went up. Perfect hit and run if the hit and run was on. Ball up away from him, just goes right side. They had the second baseman close up the middle. Brendan Ryan goes first to third. John Jay's got a chance right here.
Central Arizona Junior College. Slice to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Pagnozzi making the turn, and he will hold on.
Left fielder, number 44.
Matt had played with the Cardinals, following in his uncle's footsteps. Now gets the base hit.
And he puts a charge into this one to deep center field, right at the base of the wall. Feliz coming around third. He's going to score, and it's 6-1. The first career RBI for Matt Pagnozzi. He crushed it.
It looked like it had a chance to get out of here initially off the bat. Had that trajectory over the infield, looked like it was going to carry up into the basket, but hits right at the base of the wall near the 400 mark. And with 2 outs in the inning.
About throwing the pitch you could best control. Certain situations. That one hammered out into the alley. Descalzo in. Brendan Ryan sent by Jose Oquendo. It's a 2-run double for Pagnozzi, who's had a huge day. 2 hits, a walk, 3 knocked in from the 8 spot. That'll be it for Samardzija. 7-0 Cardinals. Nothing seemed to work for Jeff today. 7 hits, 7 walks, 7 runs.
He was telling me, though, Al, that you started a fight. Uh-oh, look at this. Deep left field. At the track, it's at the wall. Goodbye. Long home run. Matt Pagnozzi is first in the major leagues.
Now they're trying to get the ball back. Tabata just got on Tony's bad list. He's in the doghouse. As what a blast. Tyler Green hit one up in the deck up there. Did Tabata throw it into the stands?
I didn't see the final result. I just watched Tony hopping up and down. So Matt Pagnozzi, his first home run. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Chad's been
selling tickets and doing a great job down there. And he and Megan, newlyweds. Hopefully a honeymoon is coming up shortly. At least a post-baseball season honeymoon.
At least he didn't ask for a day off, to get married. He waited for a road trip.
That's a good point.
He can't take days off during the season.
He's a gamer. And apparently Megan is too. Escobar, can he finish it off? The throw. And Fielder cannot dig it. That was a tough hop for a fielder to handle. Throw just off the mark. That certainly would have gone on the highlight reel for Alcides Escobar.
Well, he got there and he had the catcher running, giving him an opportunity. It'll be a base hit and an error. An unfortunate error for Alcides Escobar. And an error that most shortstops would not have the opportunity to make because they wouldn't have been able to get to the baseball. He short hopped Prince on purpose, but Prince not able to handle the throw.
Boy, what range he has at short. And an unfortunate error for Pagnozzi, by the way, his first major league hit.
Rasmus does run well, so it's a good combo.
Talking about the Padres' schedule, I mentioned they have a day off tomorrow and go home. And they'll play 3 against L.A. That's down the line in left. Rasmus going on to third, and Pagnozzi holds on. He thought about going for 2.
Take a look at Pagnozzi. Pulls that ball past third, and then you see one of the better base runners. Watch the runner at first. That's Rasmus, and he can really track on the bases. There's no wasted motion with his running, and he cuts those corners very well. He's the best base runner, I think, as far as speed and agility, everything concerned. Albert's a very good base runner, but he doesn't have the speed that Colby has.
It's evaluation time for the Pirates. They're trying to find out about some of their players for next year. Pagnozzi off the end of the bat. Hard got a late break. That is going to fall. Walker is on the run, and he will score. Good base running by Neil Walker. He knew that was going to fall, and he took off immediately, and it's an RBI for Pagnozzi, and the Pirates have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that last night. On the handle, dumping him into the outfield off the end of the bat, and Pagnozzi doing it here. A curved ball off the end of the bat and just out of the reach, kind of a no man's land out there in right. And no chance for anybody to make that play. But you mentioned good base running by Neil Walker, and he's able to score.
And a base hit out into left center. That will bring home Holiday, and it's 4-0. It'll also bring the pitcher up to the plate before he throws a pitch. Jake Westbrook.
Well, unfortunately, here in the first inning, Samardzija has either missed the strike zone by such a wide margin that the Cardinals weren't tempted to swing, or he's come right down the middle of the plate. The home run to Pujols, and now the base hit to Pagnozzi. Both fastballs right down the middle.